Burden is one thing that people don't like it. But many people don't know that there's a lot of burden in our life. Some kind of burden is hard to understand. We think it's about something that we love it, we like it, but it causes a lot of suffering in our life. I remember when I was young, I loved books. I bought a lot of books. And after I read books, I want to keep it because I love it. I keep a lot of books. Every time when I move somewhere else, I need to work a lot to carry all books with me. I think at that time, why I need to keep all the books after I read it? Because in my life, I don't like to read books, one book more than one time, except the text for school or something like that. I will not read books the second time, but I like to keep it. I love it. I like to keep it. And the problem is the room is quite small, but when I have a lot of stuff, it makes my space narrower and narrower. And every time when I will move somewhere, it's a lot of expense, a lot of work. Then I think about, why do I need to keep books even I will not read it again? I think I love it. I know that I love books. But if I love it and keep it with me, it will be in my head all the time. I need to clean those books many times to make the house look clean. And if I keep many years, it will accumulate more and more. That is the time of my life that I spend on cleaning my books, that I will not read it again. I think it's a burden. Even I love it. I think about, is it worth it to have those books and then compare to my joy that I have it, I own it. Later on, I think about maybe giving away, give to people, give to library. It will be more useful, and I don't need to take care of it. So I gave all books to people. My life changed so much. My room looked better. My life is very light. I clean the room less and less and less. Less time to clean the rooms. I learned that to have less make me feel very light, very easy. Then when I was young, many young people at my age, they like to have cats or dogs. It looked cool, looked nice, looked cute to have cat and dogs. I like to have cat. I like to have dog, not cat at that time. I like to have a dog. But many people who I know, when they have dogs, it's so big burden. Because you spend a lot of time and money to take care of dog, especially if you have no space. If you live in a rent condominium or rent room, a small room with dogs. The fur everywhere, the smell very bad. You need to clean dogs every day. And you need to take care of them a lot. We spend so much time take care of pets. I think pet is the biggest burden. Do I need that? Do I really want that? Why do I think to have dog make me look cute? Why do I think to have dog I will have more fun? I will have some toy. Is that fair for animal? It's worth it for me to have more work. And when you feed them with factory food, not really long they will get sick. And when they get sick, you need to take them to see the doctor. And it costs so much money. It consumes a lot of our freedom, consumes a lot of my life. I love it, I want it, but I fight a lot inside myself because other people have it and I want it. But in the same time, when I think if I have it, I need to work more, make more money, spend more money because I'm not in the situation that ready to have pets. I'm not rich enough to have big space. I'm not rich enough to have people to help to take care of them. I don't have money, but I want to have pets. There's conflict inside myself. I think deeper and deeper about why do I need to have pets. I found that deeply I feel lonely. I feel low. I just need something to fill up my empty space in my heart. I have no girlfriends. I have nobody that I can talk, I can express my feeling with. But all pets is a good slave for humans. I think it's not fair to torture one life to make my life feel better. I maybe say that I love cat, I love dog, but actually, is that real love or my selfish? Do cats and dogs want to be in one room 24 hours per day? And when I went to work, they have to be at home alone? When they want to have sex, when they want to have friends, I not allow them to do that. So they are my slave. They're just waiting for me so I can give them food, so they can please me. I think I'm very selfish to want to have pets at that time. Later on, I can see that pet is big burden for people who are not ready to have them like me. If I have space, big space for them, they can run, they can go anywhere, they can eat whatever they want, they can have sex with any cats or any dog, that's fine. That's good to have them like that. But if you have them and force them to eat factory food and force them to get sick, get liver disease, get kidney problem, get cancer problem, I think it's not fair. So having pet is a big conflict in my mind for many years because many of my friends, they have it. And then I want to have it like them. When they walk with their dog, I want to go with them with my dog too. But when I think deeply, dog is a burden. Pet is a burden for me. So I decide to not have any pets in my life after that. It helped me feel very light, very easy after that. I think I make the right decision for myself. Because if I have them, I will torture them a lot. I torture them, but I don't feel like I torture them. Because I feel like I bought the best food for them. I feel like I take care of them the best, keep them in the house. But actually, I don't think any life want to be in jail, in the jail like that. Any life needs freedom. So I think I make the right decision. After many years later, I feel better and better that I don't need to have many burden in my life. I have no books, no furniture, not much furniture, not many furniture, no pets, not a lot of clothes, not a lot of stuff in my life. Just a small backpack filled up with everything in there. I feel very light, very easy. I travel all over. I never load my bag on the airplane lately. I just have one backpack and go everywhere. So, quite nice. Burden in my life decrease a lot. That's the burden from outside. But the burden from inside is deeper than that. The burden from inside is the belief, the thinking that I attach to one kind of thinking so much. The burden inside our head is the stickiest burden. It's the hardest burden to put it down. We never learn how to let it go. We did not learn how to put that burden down. We learn only have more. So that burden is the feeling of processing things. I feel like it's mine. It's mine. It's mine. This my money. This my stuff. This my parents. This my wife. This my kids. When we think it's mine, it's very hard to let it go. Because it's mine. I own it. Especially people in our family. Our parents, our partner, our kids. When we think it's mine, that means we can see them lower than me, mostly. So I need to jump in their life, jump into their decision. I need to involve with their decision. I need to make plan for them. I need to control their life to make sure that it will go in the good way. But the meaning of the good way is my good way. It's not their good way. Many times I don't even think that they like my way or not. But I think it's good. It's the best for me. But actually it may be the bad way for them. So this part is very hard. Because when we feel like this is my kid, this is my partner, so I need to plan for them. They need to study to be doctor. because I think that to be a doctor is the best career. But they maybe don't want to be a doctor. So this is the feeling of mind that help us to jump into influence people's life. We think we are better. We can help them more. It's good intention, but with the wrong understanding. That's why it causes problem for many people. So when I have family, I think a lot about this part, because I saw many family have problem. Even they love each other. They're very nice. But when one person think that it's their duty, they're responsible, it's their love to give to their kids, their partner, their family, but they did not ask, they did not listen to the voice of people in the family. Do they need that? Do they agree with that? So this is very unuseful burden that we create in our life. I saw that from many people nearby, that they plan so much, they control so much in the name of love and care. They said, I work so hard, I sacrifice so much for my kids. But all they did is control them. Want them to do this, want them to do this, want them to do that, all the time. But they believe it's good. It's good intention. It's love. It's that they can do for the family. But it can cause suffering, can cause problem later. So the burden, this is unnecessary burden. We create this burden inside our thinking so much. We think we need to work a lot, to do a lot to make these people feel happy, to have a good life. But at the end, we ruin their life. This is what I feel like an unnecessary burden. I think many families have this experience. They maybe know or not know that they cause problem for their kids. But mainly they don't know, and then they blame their kids bad. Their kids don't behave well, they are a bad person. But actually it's from us. So to think about burden is very important to help me to understand myself more, that I don't need to influence people's life much. Even they are my parents, they are my partner, they are my kids. So when I practice to let this burden go, let it go, I feel people around me grow up very fast in their way. They enjoy their life. They be independent. They make their own decision. They feel like they have their own life. They don't need to waiting for me anymore. So they have freedom, I have freedom. Everybody have light life. Unnecessary burden is a burden that we need to contemplate deeply to understand it, and then it will make our life very easy.